Yeah, it's your boy Fist in his house, bringing another great edition of Modern Warfare 2 and YouTube for you because, hey, that's what I do. Weapon discussion today, talking about the P90. Now we're going to be talking about weapons that are going to be in Modern Warfare 3, and if they're not in Modern Warfare 2, then we go back to Call of Duty 4. Whatever the latest game is, that's where we grab the comparisons from, and then we put them into Modern Warfare 3, and we discuss them. So the P90 we're discussing for Modern Warfare 2 because that's the latest game that it was in. Now if it's not there, then we obviously go back to Call of Duty 4. So what do we know about the P90? Basically, the P90 is the fourth unlockable weapon, and you have to sit there and think about it. Like, you look at it and you say, you know, you have the MP5, you have the UMP45, and the P what is it, PP2009 or whatever, just call it the squirt gun. And the way I look at it is this, you know, they have the P90 there at the fourth unlockable weapon. And you have to say to yourself, now what does that mean? You know, because this whole entire Modern Warfare 3 game is gun-on-gun gameplay. So, and the SMGs have a huge role in this game. Now, there's a nice little curve that goes up. You know, the MP5 isn't that strong. The UMP is okay, and then the squirt gun is really dangerous up close. I mean, it just basically sprays bullets crazy. So you have to think about the P90. The P90 has a lot of bullets in its clip. You might want to say, okay, well, the P90 has a lot of bullets in its clip, you know, based on the way Modern Warfare 3 is going. Maybe it's going to have a little bit more strength. It's unlockable at the fourth level. I don't know what, I mean the fourth gun. I don't know exactly what the level is, but I'm sure you guys can post it in the comments. And the thing about it is that, you know, or whatever, you know, in Call of Duty 4, the P90 was a pretty good weapon to use. I mean, it pretty much, you know, it was good because a lot of the maps were really close quarters, and they were great maps to use it on. And as you can see right here, I'm using the P90 on an open map with a red dot, and it's really not that bad. See, it's a weapon that it's just not one of those weapons you can pick up. You have to learn just a little bit. It's got a little learning curve to it. So I'm not gonna say it's like a high tier weapon, but in Modern Warfare 3, I mean, we don't know yet because it wasn't unlockable in multiplayer. So we're gonna have to like take it with a grain of salt and say, are you a P90? I didn't like the way the P90 sounded in Modern Warfare 2, and I kind of didn't really like it in Call of Duty 4. And maybe they changed the sound. I know they changed the sound to all the weapons, and I really like the way the UMP45 sounds now compared to Modern Warfare 2. I didn't like the way it sounded. It just sounded really cheap in Modern Warfare 2. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how well this weapon is, how many bullets you start out with, what's the clip like, and you know, what's the, you know, what are the advantageous, you know, what are the advantages of using this weapon? I mean, we know that it has a lot of bullets in the clip. It's you know, the one thing I've noticed that's really strange is that the sensitivity level is set different for each weapon. Like the UMP was really high and moved around a lot, and you had to turn it down. But then when I got to the P90, I was like, this thing doesn't work too well on this sensitivity. I got to turn it up. So I don't know if these weapons have specific weight to them, and they have a you know, issue to where, you know, that's just built into it. Now you do have to realize that the stopping power is built into these weapons. And, you know, when you look at the UMP, you're like, oh, this already has stopping power in it. And I think they have all that. When they have the stopping power built into these weapons, it's like, what happened to the stopping power in the MP5? It's like gone. But I'm going to say, like right here, I went to get my chopper, and I'm like, yeah. So I got my chopper, and I was like, man, I was pretty pissed in this game. I mean, I was like, you know what it was? I was like trying to get I don't know why I was trying to go for the nuke. I was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna get the nuke. Let me go ahead and get it. And I was letting my helicopter or my Harrier do work. And I was like, damn, I got so many kills with my chopper. And like, I think I was 1 kill away from the nuke. Like 3 times I shot these guys, and I got a +20, 3 times +20. And then the last guy, I'm down to my last 5 bullets, and oh my god, I almost busted a blood vessel in my head. I literally almost snapped into, like, I was like reminiscing when I had Modern Warfare 2 when it first came out. I was like, I was so mad. But you know, obviously, you know, you're not gonna like use these specific, you know, weapons on certain maps. Like, you know, you're not gonna use a P90 red dot on long maps. You're just totally outclassing yourself. The only reason that I'm using these weapons on these certain maps is because, you know, it's to get these videos. It's hilarious to me. In my last video, somebody made the comment like, oh, you said you were never beat by the G36, but you got beat right here. And first of all, I said match or game. I would never get beat in a match or a game with that weapon. Second of all, I would have never been using the MP5 on that map in the second place or in the first place. I wouldn't even be using. I've been using the M16 or the sniper rifle, so that would have never happened in that place. So when I'm doing these videos, I'm strictly having a discussion about the weapon. You know, the way it sounds, the way it's going to look, the part, and, you know, what level it's at. You know, where you unlock it, number 4 out of 6. You know, all these things right here. You know, these are the things that we're talking about. We're not talking about, you know, that other stuff. You know, if I really wanted to, I would take the M16 and just rape in Call of Duty 4. I don't know. Look at this move right here. So I was waiting. This is where I think it is where I needed one more kill, and I had 3 bullets left in my SMG. 3 bullets left, and I was like, I had 10 more kills and 3 minutes to go. And I'm like, yes. There's this guy, he just runs and stops. Oh, and I missed. Oh my God, I was so mad. No. Oh my God, dude. I didn't have the right secondary. He just like walked in there, and I was like a spider in my trap. I was so mad. Like, you know. Oh my God, dude. So that's the thing, you know. I mean, I do these videos so you can get a perspective on what's going on and basically understand that, you know, where this weapon lies. I mean, I think it's going to be an okay weapon. I'm not saying it's going to be one of the best. I'm still holding reservation on the MP. What is it? The 7 or whatever it is, the 7 and 9, or whatever they call the MP9 and the MP7. We're going to see how good these weapons are. I mean, they look like handguns. I don't see how these little bitty-ass guns can be any good. I mean, they should come out with some better SMGs in this game, you know? I mean, why don't you just make the Uzi a badass weapon? People would love that, you know what I mean? So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing the M16 next. I think the P90 is going to be, you know, a weapon that you're going to have to get used to. Hopefully, it has a little bit more strength than it has in the Modern Warfare 2. It seems like the weapons that are from Call of Duty 4 were nerfed in Modern Warfare 2, and they never were upgraded. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in a few. It's your boy Fitz. Peace!